Before they run down the hill at Clemson, they touch Howard's rock. Only if they're ready to go, because if they're not, as Frank Howard himself said, keep your stinking hands off my rock. Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Duke Blue Devils taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Blue Devils will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Clemson Tigers offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. Here's the handoff. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Stoneberger. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Duke's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Bring in the heat, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
The coaches talked about gotta get to the quarterback, gotta ruffle his feathers a little bit. How about this first drive, man? They've already sacked him twice. This will pay dividends throughout a football game.
The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy one to the back. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, safe to say expectations have not been met. When you start a season in the top 5, you expect to contend for a playoff spot. Now they're sitting there unranked. What about just overhauling the whole program if they can't get this thing fixed?
Well, yes, and it's hard, man. It's hard when you start that high and then something happens and it starts to snowball. Momentum is a powerful thing. These are young kids, Jesse, and they got to find a way to swing that momentum.
They've had some tough losses, obviously.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give on the inside. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Tigers are threatening on first and goal. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. The short hands. It's Murray. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Finds his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Handoff to the lone back. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the Blue Devils headed quickly to the line. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Oh, he's got some space. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They're working that left side. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Blue Devils want to move quickly.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
The play action fake. Under fire. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. and the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. Here's the pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking to fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Galladay. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Rides the back. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Makes the catch. It's Stoneburner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Fires downfield. On target over the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The inside handoff.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Going to swing it on second down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll start this drive with a pass. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback, that played relentless, those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
To the air on 1st down. Fires on the move. Complete downfield. He'll be out of bounds. Good pickup on that play, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Going right to work up top. Pulls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Blue Devils will punt this one away. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
They'll run play action. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo. From the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to take a shot on second and short. Pulls it in. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got him in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Caught behind the line. It's Stoneburner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go to the ground. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
A really good play by this defense. Seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
A strike downfield, and he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Touchdown, Clemson! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Oregon. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
Got a man. It's Murray. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Grab near the marker. It's Murray. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Galladay. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. They'll give it to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the grab. It's Galladay. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll do it himself. Past the first down marker and still running. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Blue Devils have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Francis. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. He's in open space downfield. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another. Breaks into the open. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Rides the back on the option, the give. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Thompson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quickly complete. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Gets it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the snap, it's Murray. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Thrust that arm out. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. It would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this team